The following segment is sponsored by Northstar-Financial and Retirement Planning.
If you're like most people, you might procrastinate sometimes simply because you don't know where to start. For a lot of people, retirement planning is a daunting task, especially when it comes to your taxes. And now, as a new administration settles in, what do you need to know? Well, joining us now are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. George is an advisor, a fiduciary, and the president of Northstar Financial. Zach is also an advisor and fiduciary with Northstar. Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning is a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts, and they're joining us now. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Margaret. How you doing?
Morning.
Doing well. It's good to see you. In your opinion, what do you think will happen to our taxes now that we have this new administration in the White House?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah. A lot of people
I
want to
think
know.
most people know. I'm teasing, but you know the whole thing, and that's what a big concern is with folks out there, is taxes just skyrocketing. There's no filter on taxes anymore. It just seems to be let's spend and spend and spend. People that have been calling us and coming in have a real concern with this, Margaret. It's a serious deal. Why? Because it's going to impact us at some point. It seems to be really targeted towards middle-class America. As you'll see on the chart there that's coming up, it hasn't been able to stop. Doesn't matter what administration is in there. I just think it's going to get worse, more profound and deeper. And the impact is real. We believe at some point this will have a direct impact on people that are retiring and that are currently in retirement.
Well, how could a future tax increase then affect our viewers, especially those who are in retirement or nearing retirement?
Well, as George said, it is a major concern, and really that's because for a lot of folks out there, their biggest retirement asset or their biggest asset is their 401k or their IRA. So, when you access those funds in retirement, it comes out and it's taxed as regular income. Well, if taxes are higher, to maintain your standard of living, you have to take out even more from your retirement accounts, which could create additional stress on that performance that's needed from those accounts, to last somebody during retirement. Not only that, but those things out there like Social Security. You have any idea how much of your Social Security can be taxed? It can be 50%, up to 85% of your Social Security can be taxable. That's all dependent on your income. So, that's where we really step in and help a lot of folks with, the income planning and tax planning.
Yeah.
To help reduce those taxes on their Social Security, and even your Medicare cost is dependent on your income. So it can affect you in a lot of ways. It's a huge concern for a lot of folks.
And tax planning, it's a big deal. So what are the first steps to see if tax savings in the future could potentially become a reality?
First, you have to feel that you think taxes are going to go up. First, you have to be a believer. We do. It's a big part of Northstar Financial Retirement Planning is addressing tax situations, as Zach said, for various reasons. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. And I've worked really hard. He's working really hard. You're working really hard towards your retirement. We're paying a lot in taxes, right? It'd be nice to take a breather in retirement, be able to take some of that off. So one is to think, hey, you know what? I think I'm due some tax savings. Let me see what my choices are and see if there are any. The more time we have to plan, the easier it is to reduce taxes. We've got a gentleman, his name is John. He's been retired a couple of years. He's got a $90,000 a year income, 100% tax free. I mean, it's phenomenal. We helped him get there. He started before we started working with him, but he's there now. It's just a great success story.
Yeah, everybody would want to have a success story like that. But, people want to find out if they can reduce their taxes. Anybody would want to. But what holds them back from actually looking into it?
Well, one, it's the tax word is boring. It's mundane, trying to stay awake on it. It's like, I don't want to. It always seems to be taxes. Well, you have to go ahead and say, listen, it's not the taxes. It's what ends up in your pocket. You save an extra 5 or 10% a year in taxes. That's an extra vacation or two. Things get back to normal, being able to do what you want to do, and it doesn't go to Uncle Sam, it goes back to your pocket. There's a profound impact with tax planning, and at least seeing if you could do it. The old thing is you don't know what you don't know. Probably good for most people to know. And I especially reach out to folks that have a 401k, IRA, a SEP, 403b, things like any retirement account, really good candidates.
And I think anybody will be glad if they can reach out to you and just make sure their bases are covered and they know everything they need to know. And we'll go into this more in the coming weeks too. Thanks so much for being here, George and Zach.
Thanks for having us, Margaret. Awesome as usual. Thank you.
And for those of you at home, if you are currently retired or getting close to retirement and you'd like to learn more about how you could potentially reduce your future taxes as well as help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you. Right now until February 28th, they're offering a complimentary no obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, a video call, or a future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, 864-309-8146.